Welcome back, team. You're gaming with the Colonel, and this is Strategic Command WW2 World at War. It's the TRP, Total Realism Project, and it's the latest version, and we're playing Lothos. Let's see what he did to us today. He's got the Chinese moving back already, although he did manage to stay one turn. We spent a lot of money. I think it was 35 MPP maintaining that guy in place, but the problem is his morale and readiness is going to be really low. So that's just a delaying action on my part. We know he's going to die. Now the question is whether or not he's just going to surround him or just outright kill him. Fix that guy, he's going to kill him. No, I'm going to move him back. I'm going to move him back. Now, none of the partisan hexes pop for me, so that's unfortunate. It didn't kill him. Okay, hold on. Let me see, what does China have? All right, some garrisons. So I'm pretty sure let's see, there's two routes into here. This route and this route. And of course that route. Let's go here and we can get in over there on that fort. And you are just going to go ahead and sit in here and start prepping for that. Okay, now you can move back. See, his readiness is down to 35. His is 79. So let's see if we can save him. He is a national morale guy, and it's a primary supply source. It's burned down to 0 already. If I move here, and swap them out, and I have better. I lost a little bit of readiness doing that, but that's okay. So now I'll attack this guy, and I can swap him out from them and then fix him. That'll be better. Okay. All right. I'll need some advice on what to buy for those guys. Let me quickly send him a message over Discord. He's actually online right now, so who knows? He might even call in and we can do this together. All right, you're holding. You're moving back, I think. I don't think there's a lot there yet, but there might be soon, so I got to be careful. Because you can go from here and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now he's full zone of control. All right, you're going to want one. Slowly reinforce. I really want to move you, but I don't want to give that up. I think we're good here. Let's see, what do we got left? 260. Yeah, he's actually answering right now. All right, I'll come back to this. You, buy garrison. Let's check that research again. Don't need transport, don't need aerial, don't need that, don't need that. This, yes, but not yet. Do I care about fighters? I really don't. I just want land units. So we'll purchase a garrison. The first border garrison. And do we want the second one right now, or do we want to wait? I'll wait a little bit. Let's see, garrisons. Got to stick something in every city, right? So the U.S. Okay, hold on here. Diplomacy. Cuba. Okay. Does Saudi Arabia have anything left in it? Oh, wait. Maybe I just want to get Colombia up. Oh, Colombia's got 2 of 2. Saudi Arabia have anything left in it? No. I don't think they. I think they only have one. So no. Okay. So let's take this out of here. Oh, we can only stick 2 total in, I guess. This one has, well, this one's a 10%. That one's a 10%. I could try to go 15 up here and knock this guy out real quick. Oh, that one's already 2 of 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in there. Go to France, take that one out of there and put it into Colombia. Then we'll come back and get Cuba. All right, so Cuba is now 15. Colombia's 15. You're just at 5. All right, so we're done with that. The USA has nothing because it's only got 94 points. When we get something, it's probably going to go into advanced fighter. Okay, you. We're going to purchase this guy. He's going to come in just in time at 150. And this guy, who's a garrison, who will come in just in time, leaving me with 32. I probably shouldn't have fixed those guys up yet. I probably should have saved that money. I can get another 88 by killing this research. All right, the Brits, I think we're going to start moving into place here. Now the question is how much should I put up here, right? You can come out of Paris, go into here. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, how many headquarters did I have coming? 2. That should cover it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a cluster around Paris might be the thing to do. Again, I think I'm going to take him, fly him up here. Maybe he'll survive, maybe he won't. Let's set up a second line of defense behind this river, maybe. Okay, that's France. All right, let's see what he says. He says early part of the game, you really don't need to buy them. You'll get some units in Egypt and Kuwait. For them in this stage of the game, I typically buy 2 carriers so they can come in sometime in 42 and 3 CVLs, a few destroyers, and some garrisons for the coast. I also buy 1 armor and 1 mech to help in North Africa and Ethiopia. Typically buy 2 carriers. So they come in sometime in 42. This is 41. Okay. So in 1 year, let's say January 41 or January 40, Jan 41 by 2 carriers. Three CVLs. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to worry about okay, so we might need some air support and a mech unit. Division mech to have a core. Mechanized core costs 200, and we want to get that down there. That guy's not available till 41. All right, so the mechanized core, we're going to buy that. He'll be available right about the time the war starts. Okay, I should have checked research first. I think we're going to be good. I mean, we got to do advanced subs eventually. So we do still have some money for that. Okay, so 2 British carriers, 3 CVLs. What if I made my way to India with the French units? Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so where are his submarines? That's what we're looking for. Not there. Thought he was going to make his way over here somewhere. Okay. So we lost him. So I think he's heading back towards... No, he's not heading back towards anywhere. I missed a spot or two here. I don't know that I want to come on this line. It's small chump change. You got to go home. Okay, that line's clear. Okay, we're going to stay here in the center so that we can react and find them. Even though it's bad weather, I want to be able to go both ways, and it sounds naughty, but I want to be able to go both to the upper and lower convoy routes to try to take him out. All right, so 150 something. What do we do with that? We could buy 3. We do research and max out research. Do I want advanced subs? How many do I have? I have 1, 2. Is that going to be worth it? Or do I think about Australia? I bought 1 garrison in Egypt already. South Africa, I can get a corps, and that could help with Abyssinia. That could help with Abyssinia. That'd be right about the right time, too. And then after they're done with Abyssinia, they can go do other things. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, I made my decision. We need to start sending some of the fleet to India. That needs to happen so they get there at about 40, end of 41. A couple of battleships down there wouldn't suck. Let's go here first. Is that the repulse? It must be the Renown. They always travel together. No, that's the Hood. That's the Ark Royal. Oh, I'm sorry, the Royal Oak. The Ark Royal was a carrier. There's the Revenge. 3, 4, 5. It's the Malaya and the Warspite. I know all these names because I played War at Sea as a kid. And we'll bring them over here to the Eastern Med and get them taken care of. All right, so he's upgrading his units now. That's what he spent his money on here recently. Royal Sovereign. Let's get you down here. Let's bring this busted French guy up into here. Hold on, what kind of those are 10s. Bring you here. Bring this busted French guy up there. The Renown. There he is. Okay. And the Rodney. The Rodney and the Nelson were the two main battleships that the Brits had at the beginning of the war. They call it battle cruiser, but Rodney and the Nelson were battleships. All right, so we're done there, we're done there. We're not doing anything there. We're not doing anything else here, although we can get another. What we'd like to do, come to think about it, stop buying garrisons. Wait till we have enough money. Those are only 50 as well. Start buying these guys. 75. Wow, they're cheap. Russian guys are cheap. Cheaper. Thought we had some guys in the water. No, they're still down here, so we can't launch them yet. And I can't upgrade you yet. That'll happen next time. All right, back to India. Buy all the maritime bombers. Oh, crap. We said buy all the maritime bombers. I just didn't do that. Spent it on other stuff. So I'll buy the maritime bombers next. What do they cost? $225. We're back to India. I mean, these guys. So what do we buy for them? How many does China needs units? That's 150. Prefer the Mountain Corps. It's a little bit more expensive. Let me ask the question. I'd like to take the African maritime bomber and send it to the Caribbean and see if the Axis sends their subs there. Okay, like I said, I'm chatting with a developer at the moment. I'm asking him what the difference is between a mountain unit and a regular unit, because I don't see the difference in the properties. Other than a regular unit is hard and can do damage to resource. They get a terrain defensive bonus. All right, so we're gonna, since we're doing defensive, we're gonna get this for the extra 15 MPP, and we're gonna buy it for Communist China. So he's gonna go. That's clear. I'd like to replace him. He says that the defensive bonus is big enough that it changes the combat odds when you're out and about, so that's good. So, I mean, I want to also do stuff here. I want to get somebody in here and swap him out. So let's see what I have inbound. I've got some of these guys plus one of those. Next turn, I've got one of those. Yeah, I think I'm going to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Those are cheaper. Since I have the opportunity, see, do I need to do research? Infantry warfare, anti-tank, industrial, and I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and buy Communist Chinese mountain unit, because we have a lot of mountains. We'll save the other 95 so that we can purchase one of these guys, and maybe one of those guys next time, 165. Although 2 regular might be better. And this is a lot of mountain to go through. That's a lot of mountain to get through to get to the capital. So mountain units are good. And I want to swap him out with somebody else. So I'll probably put a garrison up here. Maybe even a garrison up there. Like mountain units here until I can get this built. I'm going to need somebody here so he doesn't just go in there. Same thing with that. I can't let him get to there. And this is the other route, right? So I've got to sort of block this off as well. Okay. All right, I think we're done. And I need an anti-air unit. Definitely need an anti-air unit. Like he's going to be unhappy coming through here. This guy's 10 money. I can't lose that. I don't want to lose that. But this is clear terrain, so that's going to suck. Okay, I think we're done. We looked for it. We can't move him. These guys are chilling. Can't upgrade. We're bringing some more units around. We've got the 5 here at Singapore. Keep them on this side so they don't get wrecked right off the bat. And I probably want to buy something for Malaya eventually. At least one garrison, right? And put it in Kuala Lumpur. Maybe even 2. So we'll see. All right, let's hit the go button. Now, one more check. He's going to want to get home with that submarine. I wonder which way he went. I wonder if he went up top. If he did, then he's out. So, all right, let's see what happens next. This bad weather is killing me over here. You can't see anything. The Australia convoy. That's this one, I think, or that one. United Nations is expelled. Ooh, he took a lot of money out of Australia. So he is down there somewhere. That was 8 money. All right, you've been gaming with Colonel. Please like, subscribe, come back early, come back often. I am out. Lothos, you're up.